What's up? It's your boy, man. Today's another day of me doing stuff. Today I want to talk to you about the book series that I recently finished. It's called The Chronicles of Nick. What is it, you might ask? It's a series written by the author Sherrilyn Kenyon, and it follows the adventures of a boy named Nick. What's really cool about the story is that it takes place in its own universe, or beyond the Chronicles of Nick. From my knowledge, there are characters in this whole universe that appear in this book and in other books. From what I've seen, because I've only read this series, the author writes like preternatural type stories with a lot of magic, mythology, which is super cool. It all starts off with this first book, Infinity. It is very interesting. Without revealing the story too much, it is about a boy who's born into a world where he is just super unlucky and a lot of bad things keep happening to him just because of what he was born into. And it's tough for him, and it follows how he deals with it. As you can see that I have the rest of the books behind me, and I knocked these out within like the 2 weeks I started reading it, and it was definitely something that I really was interested in. Also, the story talks about fate, and it really delves into like the philosophy of whether or not we are ruled by fate or we make our own future. So beyond just the, preternatural, like shape-shifting and mythology type thing, there are a lot of underlying tones on dealing with oneself, having free will, and that we have the choices to make our own path in life. That's why I thought it was a really good story. It has a lot of life lessons that I feel like teens would really learn from and might internalize and help them be better. One of my favorite things about this series is that there are a lot of different characters in here, a lot with some dark backgrounds, and they have done some things in the past, but over time they have learned how to become better and better themselves by overcoming what they were labeled as and becoming what they want to be. I say that a lot to a lot of different students, a lot of kids that are making bad choices, that it's not what people say or think about you, it's ultimately what you think about yourself, how you deal with yourself, and what you do in the end. So my likes and dislikes about the series. I liked a lot of it. I like the depth of the character, especially the main character. The banter, the sarcasm, the mythology, the way they play it on the characters and what they do. It actually teaches you quite a bit about different beliefs and different gods and demons and all that cool stuff. Not only that, but it takes place in one of the cities I've always wanted to go to, New Orleans, whichever one it is. My dislikes was the end of the story. I know, I don't like ends. But the ending of the book, I felt a little rushed. I don't know what happened, but the whole look of the book kind of changed. And that's a minor detail thing to not like, but just the story overall at the end felt kind of rushed. But every other book prior to that, every book prior to book 8, it felt really fleshed out and very enjoyable. So definitely check it out. There's not a paid video or nothing. It's not sponsored. I spent so much time reading the series that I felt like I should share it because I found it very enjoyable, entertaining, and very informative. There was a part in one of the books that got very emotional. It was between the main character and his mother. It was a conversation they were having, and oh man, I could only imagine what the author was going through when she wrote that. It's crazy. Got tears and stuff. That's how you know it's good. But other than that, there's not much else to talk about the story. Definitely get the first book, Infinity, if you would like to check it out. I got this one used for $7. Definitely worth getting, and I'm glad I read it. It's a good book. So other than that, there's not much more else to talk about. If you have any more questions, leave a comment down below and I'll try and answer it for you. So if you want to see more of what I do, consider hitting the subscribe button down below for future content. And if you like what you see, hit the like button. Follow me on Twitter if you want to get updates, or just talk to me about my videos. And all I want to say is, thanks for watching. Until next time, see ya.